I'm on a mission to give Christians, people who believe in more life music. Music that speaks to more than your relationship with God. Because the Bible does that. Proverbs is all about wisdom in life, wisdom in relationships. We have a whole book, Song of Solomon. It's about relationships, love, sex. So I'm on a mission to give us music that explores that and gives kingdom mindset in mainstream songs and melodies and beats, and I think we're gonna do it. What y'all think?
What's going on, everyone? So I want you to share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about what he was saying in the comment sections. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's a red flag? Me personally, what I look at is out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And then I also just look at the history. Now, I've talked to many of the band members, people affiliated with the group. I've talked to Dante Bowe, and then I know what God showed me. The reality is that we've seen them become more and more like the world. We've seen Chandler Moore post many things that many thought was inappropriate or, worldly. And the reality is, just because you make a good worship song and you have success doesn't mean that you're right with God. A lot of people sing stuff that they're not living. A lot of people preach stuff that they're not living. And so out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I believe what is in your heart is eventually going to come out. And we've seen this time and time again with many Christian artists who want that acceptance of the world, or they want to cross over, or they want to have, one foot in and both sides. Now, here's the thing. Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong, riding around listening to some 80s love songs. Why? Because the times were different. The music was clean. It's not about a bunch of lust stuff. I mean, you could really just ride around with your girl and be, go on a date or something, set the mood. And the music is just, it's clean. And so, yes, it is in Songs of Solomon. Yes, it is in the book of, I guess he was talking about Proverbs. But they weren't writing these things to try to be, famous. They weren't writing. I mean, that's the thing that you got to think about it in the world side. That's who it's going to appeal to. I feel like music is made, to glorify God, number one. And so we've already got plenty of music out there. Like, why does a Christian artist feel the need to cross over into that lane? That's what the real issue is. And that's where, God's going to have to be the one that judges, because God knows what's in that person's heart. Is it because they want to try to cross over and get that mainstream worldly success? Or is it really just because, man, I want to make a love song for my, wife? We've seen Dietrich Hayden. He made some filthy music. I'm like, talking about it was a love song. And I'm like, if you're going to make that, we might as well listen to Trey Songz. We might as well listen to R. Kelly and all these other artists who got the filthy music, the way he was singing in the love song. And then, we've seen the battles with the R. Kellys, the Whitney Houstons, and many artists who came out the church who crossed over to the other side, and it never goes very well. And so, we've seen this in Christian rap as well. Oh, well, we're trying to win them. We can't be all religious. But why is it, we always see, first of all, we've never really seen nobody get saved and really transformed from that. Like all of the people that they've partnered with, made songs with. I think Tasha Cobbs made a song with Nicki Minaj. Lecrae made a song with a few secular artists. We never see them get saved. We just see the Christian artists start acting more secular. It seems like the worldly people have more influence on the Christian artists than the other way around. And so at the end of the day, God knows what's up. I do believe there's a great exposure coming to the Christian music industry. We were talking about the things with Dante Bowe a couple of weeks ago. He was talking about on the red carpet, he couldn't wait to see Lil Nas X perform. And it seems Lil Nas has influenced his music. You look at his latest music video, Demons, he's dancing with his shirt off. It looks like something Lil Nas X would do. It just looks very weird, very strange. And then he started his new Christian music label, or Truth. Well, I don't even know if it's a Christian music label. We'll see. But Truth Music or something like that. And the chairman on his board is that pastor who's went viral for, saying what Jesus didn't say this about homosexuality. He was mute. The video that I posted a couple weeks ago, and then it just went viral everywhere, right? That's the chairman on Dante's new music, label. So I just think you got to watch, you got to pray, you got to be careful. It's a red flag when they want to cross over. Usually it's because they want to be accepted by the secular side. They want to be respected and recognized by the secular side, right? So yeah, man, he want to make one song dedicated to his wife. Me personally don't see nothing wrong with that, as long as it's clean. But when you look at the totality of it, you look at the whole picture, they have consistently posted worldly stuff. They have made posts with worldly music playing. It's no doubt in my mind these guys probably listen to like Drake and Beyonce and stuff like that. And like just from their behavior, from their actions. And so because of that, if you're putting that stuff in you, I believe that's what's going to come out. So let's pray for them regardless, but I think God is really going to flip that whole Christian music scene around and just raise up some people that, they're going to worship in spirit and truth. And I've talked to many of like different band members and people in the Christian industry. And a lot of these guys, they look at it as a job. They look at it as a gig. They don't look at it, oh, this is worship. They literally look at it as like worship music is just a job. Oh, I play the instrument, I do this. And so their talent gets them in positions where, they have influence, but they're not living the lifestyle. So let me know what you think in the comments. It's crazy out here. So just watch and pray.